What's up, Jesus lovers, and welcome back to Epic Journey Through the Bible. Today we're looking at the one thing keeping you out of heaven. My name is Pastor Jacob Serns, and I do these videos every single day, going through the life of Jesus Christ right now. We are looking at the story still of the rich young ruler, and how he has this conversation with Jesus where he says to Jesus, what one thing do I need to do to be saved? And Jesus tells him, well, after the conversation, after he goes through and tells him the the last six commandments, and, obviously illustrating that this guy had a problem with his interaction with other people, then he goes on to share with him. He says, sell everything you have and give your money to the poor. Yikes, wow. And we look back at this story now, and we're not really, we do this so often with the Bible. We look back at these stories and we're like, oh man, that was easy, he should have done it. Why didn't he do it? Why didn't the guy listen? It's Jesus. Why didn't he know? Why didn't he do what Jesus told him to do? And we're so hard on these guys, when really, if it was you, would you have done it? Would you do it right now? Would you sell everything you have and give all the money to the poor? Right now, today, would you do that? No, there's no way you would do that. Now, hopefully, I shouldn't say no way like there's no chance, but man, that would be like literally the hardest thing you could do. That'd be so incredibly difficult. So we can't fault the guy too hard with this, but what we can do is we can apply this to our lives. We can look at our own lives and see, is there something in my life that is keeping me out of heaven? Is there something that I'm prioritizing above God in my own life? Because Jesus might not be asking you to sell everything you have and give the money to the poor. You're like, that's good, that's a close one. But I guarantee he's asking you something. Guaranteed. Don't know what it is, but I guarantee he's asking you to do something to take one step closer to him, to be prepared for salvation. Because again, that's the question the guy asked was, what can I do to be saved? And Jesus says the thing about selling everything and giving the money to the poor. So it really, for each of us, we have to just examine our own lives and see, what is it in my life that Jesus is asking me to do or to give up? And for you, it could be the smallest thing. But I will tell you this, that one thing could keep you out of heaven. That one thing could keep me out of heaven. Guys, we can't treat this lightly. What is it that God is asking of you? What is it that he's asking you to give up? There's probably something in your life that you need to let go of. I encourage you, do it today. Do it right now. Let go of that thing. Whatever it is that's holding you back. There might be something in your life that you need to take hold of. Something that you're kind of like, you know it's a good thing. You maybe every once in a while you do it, but you're not really adopting it as a habit in your lifestyle. You're not adopting it as a regular part of your routine. Maybe there's something you need to put into your routine that's not there. You need to be consistent with it. You need to not give up, but you need to continue every day in that routine, whatever it is that God is asking you to put into that routine. Perhaps it's Bible study, perhaps it's more regular prayer. Whatever it is, any one thing can keep us out of heaven. I'm not saying this to scare you. I don't want to freak you out. But it's true. Any one thing can keep us out of heaven if it's something that we're not doing that God is asking us to do. So what is God asking you to do today? What is he asking you to give up? Or what is he asking you to adopt more fully? And are you willing to do the opposite of the rich young ruler and to actually follow through with that command that God is giving to you? I guarantee it'll be worth it. I guarantee you that if that rich young ruler had seen that, if he had done what Jesus asked him to do, as difficult as it would have been for him to do, if he would have just said, you know what, I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna literally sell everything I have and give the money to the poor, God would have blessed him with an abundance of riches, maybe not even earthly riches, maybe earthly riches, but his influence would have grown, his power would have spread. He could have been a mighty force for God's kingdom. But instead, he allowed himself to walk away. And for all we know, he was lost because of that one thing. So what one thing is keeping you out of heaven? If you're brave enough, put it in the comments. Tell me what it is, and tell me how God is gonna help you to either let go of that thing or adopt that thing more fully. God bless you guys. Hope this was an encouragement for you. You can subscribe over here and watch another video over here. Peace, love, and the joy of the Lord.